What's up, beautiful people? In this video, I will be planting some flowers and herbs that are naturally bug repellent, pest repellent, Wi-Fi repellent, which I'm also excited about because those are some problems that I'm having. Let's get to it. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Ricky Jones, back for another video, in which I'm also excited about because on Wednesday we talked about some sprays and things like that that I have used to keep away powdery mildew, pests, and different things like that. However, in this video, as promised, I have some natural plants that you can go ahead and plant, which you see right that you can plant to keep away your white flies and your other like insects and things like that. Boom, that may be harming your garden, your plants, your herbs, whatever it is out there. As you see, the garden is out there. Now, I'm excited because all of this that I picked up today, there's probably about 7 plus 2 is 9 plants I picked up for less than $20 at Walmart. So shouts out to Walmart. I mean, I usually don't shout out stores and things like that for free. However, I do have to shout them out because, hey, if somebody wants to get them, I want you to know where I received them. And so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and plant those bad boys. But before I do, if you are new to this here channel, please click that subscribe button, as it is our goal to go from wherever we are today to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2022, and with your help we can make that happen. So first things first, what I love to do is go ahead and plot out, put where we will plant those plants before just putting them in the ground, because you want to be strategic about where you are growing things, where you are putting things. And so I'm gonna talk you through my strategy, and we'll go ahead and do the planting itself. But then I have a trick, and I'm gonna stop talking, but I have a trick that I use even in the purchasing of these here herbs that I want to share with you all, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that one. All right, so this time we're just gonna go ahead and plant where we have put our plants, in which I'm not gonna add any fertilizer down, which I usually do. Oh man, it's a lot of roots at the bottom, which isn't ideal, but we'll see how these bad boy comes out. Oh, came out with it. Perfect. This is a little bit longer seedling than I'm used to or accustomed to, but it's very root bound. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that is, I will say, the downfall of growing in plastic containers. Your roots will be very root bound, as these are, which means that we're gonna have to do a very good watering in here, which I'm actually gonna water before I close it up. As we know, the water's gonna help loosen everything up, and it's gonna help acclimate the seedling into its new home. So we're just gonna backfill in there just like so, and just make sure everything is nice and watered on top. It doesn't hurt, it is water, it will drain, so hey, we're good to grow from here. So now let's go over to the basil. Cool, so I have the basil here, and I'm excited because I'm growing it close to the kale, as it's beneficial in keeping away the white flies, but I'm also growing it by where the bell peppers are growing, with an idea of, hey, I like when I grew my tomatoes with my basil, so we'll see what basil and bell peppers, how they'll do together. That was the overall concept behind that, but initially it's all about the white flies, but then I guess I call myself to be a little tricky and things and trying something out. But nonetheless, we're just gonna go ahead and backfill, like I said, after watering, because that one wasn't as root bound as the marigold, but still in itself, it doesn't hurt to water the hole before going ahead and planting it. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick the marker down so I know what's what as it grows and blossoms, and be able to use it as we eat and things like that. Now we're gonna keep planting, which you can see I already have some dill growing over there. However, I'm planting in here so that my kale and strawberries will have great protection, added protection, as the marigolds add, but as well as to help with keeping away nematodes, which marigolds do keep away those pesky nematodes. Thankfully, I haven't had to deal with nematodes in my garden However, when I saw them, they kind of reminded me of like blood clots. And it's something that affects the root system of a plant. But planting your marigolds around your seeds and your plants and things like that will help keep those away, keep those at bay. And so that's why I always like to keep some marigolds planting around in the garden, especially around things that I care about, which is everything that I'm growing. All right, so here's actually the kale that started my whole, oh man, I have a whitefly problem, which then led me to start go ahead and finding solutions. However, what I wanted to do now was show you all this little hack, if you will, as some people may call it in the internet world. All right, so the hack is to look for, in this case, like dill. You see the different stems. I would even count, I thought it was only 2, but there might even be 3 different stems. And so if you could, if at all possible, just loosen up the root ball itself with the, with the goal of breaking apart the 2. And so though I paid for 1, I was able to squeeze 2 out. You see? Just like that. Boom, boom. And so now what you want to do is just go ahead and plant in your dill. I love dill. It works wonders around your kale, around your collards, around your leafy greens as a whole. And so I'm always planting dill where there is kale. And then, you know, just want to go ahead and sweep off the excess dirt that flew off and things like that, because you don't want to block anything from allowing these here kale plants to photosynthesize, to grow, or you don't want to lead to any problems or anything like that. And so boom, that's a little trick, that's a little hack. And now I have a whole nother dill plant that I'm gonna plant over there in the next raised bed. Let's go. Boom! And just like that, great people, we have them all planted. We have everything where we need it to grow. And I'm excited because I forgot how colorful the marigolds bring, how much life and how much color they bring to the garden. I'm used to everything being green. However, seeing the yellows and the oranges are just exciting, right? And so I might even have to go get some more, just because, I mean, they were like $1.38, so why not? And I'll just figure out somewhere to plant them. And yes, they're annuals, meaning they will not just plant and then you'll get them every year and things like that. However, I found them to be very like self-sufficient in a sense where if you plant them once, they'll like seed again and plant again and things like that. So hey, it works for me. I'm happy where they are. And even in the square foot gardening scenario, you can see where I planted them a lot of times where the X's meet, because hey, that's extra space in which you can garden and you can grow, and it's going to be beneficial for everything in between. So with that being said, great people, that is why it is beneficial to do some natural things such as your herbs and your marigolds, because it will be beneficial to your garden as a whole. And also it has that visual appeal that is necessary for excitement when you see your garden and you show other people your garden as well. So with that being said, great people, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And if you haven't already done so, please click that subscribe button, turn it from a red button into a gray button, as you will join the garden family. I'm excited for you all. I love you all. If you have any questions, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. However, remember, you never have to garden alone, because you can always garden with me. Love you all. I appreciate you all. Till next time, peace.